Replicon Radio is brought to you in part by Lex the Hexmaster and the Shadow Army.
Boo! Hell yeah. Shout out to the mother sponsor. Don't cuss in the first however many seconds, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how many minutes you gotta go.
No,
you can't. You can.
No one can hear you. Yeah, man, we are back. We're live. We're doing the damn thing. If you guys are up on YouTube, share out the link. The link is back live on YouTube. Share the link. Share the link. Share the link. Share the link. Leave a comment. Hang out with us.
Would you like them to share the link?
I would like for you guys to share the link. We are live on YouTube.
All right, share the link.
And
share it all.
You know what we're gonna do?
Share out.
We have a special guest on the line, man. Let's just jump on into it because who knows how much international charges we're getting. No, I'm just kidding. But special guest live on the line, all the way from the freaking UK via Replicon Radio, man. Give it up for the homeboy, BLACKLISTED.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
Yeah, thank you for having me. Straight from the UK.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thanks for staying up for us.
Yeah, it's alright, man.
What's it like, 2 in the morning?
I'm sorry, I'm not.
Is it 2 in the morning over there?
Yeah, 2 in the morning. Yeah.
Holy cow, that's crazy. Well, we appreciate you staying up late with us on a Monday night to hang out, man.
For sure. Well,
thanks for having me.
It's Tuesday morning.
Yeah,
Tuesday
morning.
morning. You're in the future.
Yeah.
What's it like in the future?
It's old and not much different.
Probably gloomy and rainy.
Yeah, well, that's England all over.
Oh my goodness.
Have you ever been to the UK?
No, I haven't. I have not.
No,
I would like to though. I want to travel.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool.
No.
Yeah, London's cool. London's a cool place to come to, but other than that, I wouldn't really recommend it.
Yeah, the phone we're having connection issues, like with the phone. It keeps cutting in and out. So if that's. But yeah, okay. There is a little bit of a delay on hearing something. I think maybe when we have a little break, we put a song on. I'm going to ring. Okay.
We're transcontinental right now.
Yeah.
Well. we're cutting out. But yeah, that stinks.
Well, maybe we could just fix it.
Well, I'm trying.
Work your magic, man.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
He's a magic man.
Unplug some things and plug them back in and do the thing.
We're trying.
Yeah, I'm going to try the Skype or something.
You're going to try to what?
No, give it a good impression.
Okay.
All right.
I think you said give him a second.
All right.
I don't know.
Yeah. So, sorry everybody. We're having anybody that's been listening to us for a while, they know that we have these issues sometimes.
We're in another country right now, man. That's a hard thing to do.
I mean, we even have these issues with people that are in the same country.
So what's the problem? Is my voice cutting in and out?
Yes.
It's like yeah.
Yes.
Yes, it is cutting in and out.
All right. We'll chat for a little bit. If you want to play a song, do you want me to try and ring?
He's asking if we want to play a song so we can fix the connection.
We can try.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can try that. Let's try that.
All right. Who's getting it all set up now, and then we'll take a quick technical break.
Yeah, go ahead and do whatever you're gonna do. We'll
we'll try and get it. We'll get it figured out. Or we can just
Can you hear me now?
Whoa.
Oh wow, yes.
Is that a lot better?
Kind of. Say some stuff.
Yo, this is BLACKLISTED MC. Can you hear me, man?
All right, that came through clear.
Yeah, that came through clear.
Brilliant. Okay.
All right.
Brilliant.
Cool.
We're good. Okay, hopefully we're good. We're gonna get through it, man. Give it up. We're gonna do it, man. We're in the fucking United Kingdom and we're in the fucking United States and we're all united, okay?
Yeah.
We're gonna man. I don't even know where to begin, man. How the hell are you? Welcome to Replicon Radio.
Yeah, thank you very much for having me. It's freaking brilliant to be here, man.
Thank you for the invite. No. Apologies to the Authority Zero fans, but you got me.
Absolutely, it's all right. And next week you'll have Authority Zero. It's all good.
You know what? I'm a massive fan of Authority Zero. Actually, they're coming over to England not in a few months' time, so I'm going to catch them.
Oh wow, there you go. Perfect.
You got we can hear ourselves in the background. You got a radio on?
See who's listening.
Yeah,
it's all good. So let's get to know Blacklisted, man. So you originally started out in some bands. You were in rock bands. You actually had a little bit of success. You were in a group called Free Lurch, and then you were in MDMA, which actually you guys had like a pretty big track, right?
Yeah. So yeah, that's actually I was a front man for rock bands that Limp Bizkit, Linkin Park style. I just found it easier. Yeah, when I say success, it was mild success, but we had a channel over here. We got some play on it, our equivalent of a shit of MTV or whatever. I'm gone the solo flex. It's a bit easier. So you've got a band, you've got to run it through 5 people every move you want to make and shit. So just a bit easier being solo.
No, for sure. But you guys did the. I'm hoping we're coming through okay, man. We're cutting out a little bit.
I'm checking it now.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think. So what the most thing I'm hoping. I'm going to be honest with you. So we discussed this earlier. Accent. Can you understand me? Okay.
Sometimes.
This is my main concern, and this is a good question I have for American fans. Because I really want to break through to some, especially the kind of Juggalo underground and the kind of rap rock fans, the Juggalo fan base. But I'm always curious as to what American people think of kind of rappers from the UK. You guys know many UK rappers? Is the accent a bit off-putting, and do you reckon?
I don't listen to a lot of UK rappers, but I do watch like a lot of UK and international YouTubers like from over in those the parts of the world. So like I can understand what you're saying. I don't have a problem with your accent. It's the choppiness of the connection of the phone.
Yeah, okay.
Just say the only.
I was just thinking in terms of doing like rap music. I don't know if American fans relate so much to the UK rappers. I don't know.
I mean, I if the music gets exposed to them over here, I mean,
yeah, I was gonna say that most there's only been a couple I've heard of. I'm not sure if where they're from. To be like, I know Resnick has been doing a lot of stuff lately. A lot of his stuff. Some of his stuff I can understand. Some of he's literally rapping in a different language, but it sounds dope.
I mean, you got South African rappers that are pretty popular over here, like the Antwoord.
Yeah.
I mean,
but you got Kid Crusher from Australia. That's not too far different. Accent.
Yeah. A lot of people like him. Don't ask him anything about Australia.
Yeah, he can't find it,
but he rocks out.
Yeah.
And then what's that? What the fuck is that group with? Damn it! I knew who they were until I had to say it out loud. They played The Gathering. The dude that looks like Trey Pounds with a half a haircut.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Dope D.O.D.
Yeah. Dope D.O.D. Yeah, those guys are cool.
They're from Holland, the Netherlands.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's really not a lot of people I've heard from. And I remember back in the day, there was the Dead Souls Orchestra or whatever. They did a track with Madrox. That's Dead Creep Orchestra.
You might have heard of recently we got a guy called Kid Bookie. He was on Tech 9. He was on Twisted.
Oh, yeah.
Corey Taylor as well. He's on the recent one with Tech 9 and Corey Taylor. You know?
Yeah, I did hear that.
And he's got a very London accent, man. So that's cool. I like seeing he's someone who's fairly local to me, and seeing doing songs with people like Corey Taylor, Tech 9 and Twisted and stuff. That's massive. So that's cool. Like seeing someone like that.
Yeah. No, I think it's. Honestly, like I said, I don't know a lot of that type of music coming out of there. And
to be honest, man, it's not really when it comes to kind of underground. Our underground is different to your underground. So we have like grime music. You're probably aware of, but kind of a drill, which is similar to trap and stuff. But when it comes to kind of the equivalent of, you know, horrorcore or that kind of hardcore underground rap, we don't really have much of that here at all. The scene is very, very small. It's just kind of almost non-existent. There are a group of UK jugglers with new stuff, new UK rap bands, and like influence these. So it's cool. It's getting a little bit bigger now. there's not really so much. That's probably why you're not very aware of it.
Yeah. So I mean, essentially, most of if you're into this type of music, you're just listening to the same stuff we're listening to, except for it never gets over there.
yeah, exactly.
But I feel like if more people were doing it, like if you know what I mean, you're coming up now. If people start hearing about you and they get into it, I almost feel like as long as you're dope, like you probably have an advantage if you can get America because it's different. You know what I'm saying? Since we don't have a lot of that of you, so if people start hearing different shit and it's dope, it's gonna move fast.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because if somebody tries to come up here, we've heard it. Who cares? Nobody needs another local Juggalo rapper from Detroit or St. Louis or from anywhere in the Midwest. Like, cool. Even if they're dope, it's probably they got a whole wall to climb up before anyone even pays attention to them. But if you're coming from over there, they're like, oh, there's some dude from the UK. What's this? They'll at least give it that chance. And as long as
also it's different. I think I get you. I mean, I love American music like that, and obviously all the artists that you listen to, I'm listening to as well. But then I think maybe you guys from the UK, we've got a slightly different perspective on things. It's slightly different culturally, so it might be set us aside a little bit from every next Juggalo MC that's kind of in the UK, US. Sorry, so it's only recently really that we've even started to kind of have started this kind of little movement. I don't know if you guys are aware, I think we did the Juggalo Cypher last year. Got a little bit of traction, but like Fago Lovers and a few other websites covered it, so it was cool.
Yeah, I saw that. And then I know they do, I'm not sure who does it, if you're a part of it, they do the Juggalo, the UK Juggalo Weekender. Yeah, that's a brilliant thing. So unfortunately, because of the COVID situation, it had to be postponed a little bit. Last year, I was meant to be playing at that, and that was meant to be pretty big. So we were going to have AXC, we were going to have RSD, we were going to have Blaze come over, and we were going to have Light come over, and it was all organised. A massive one. So yeah, unfortunately this year it didn't come through, but we're trying to hopefully get that reorganised. I know the person who sorts that out. She says too dope. I'll give her a shout out. She's brilliant. She kind of organises a lot of these things over here.
Yeah, that'd be one hell of a lineup over there.
I remember, dude. I wanted to go. I was trying to get us on it. Fucking send us out there, man. We'll host. Pay for us.
Yeah, man. Honestly, it was going to be brilliant. So in the past, they started at first. All it was. So I was when I first got into. As we're talking about Juggalo, the Juggalo Weekend, when I first got into Juggalo music or Insane Club, I didn't know there was anyone into that music. I was at school. I was kind of into metal and hip hop, but I found my way into kind of Juggalo music. But I thought I was a lone Juggalo, and it wasn't really till internet started blowing up with social media that I found out that there are actually other Juggalos in the UK. And then so we kind of organised and started meeting up. And so a few of us were rapping. We started off just hanging out. 20 of us just meeting up for a weekend to get drunk and whatever. And then as it got a bit bigger, social media helped that really. I think more and more people getting involved. And then as it started to get bigger and bigger, we thought, let's put some acts on. So it started off just local acts like myself. And like, you know what? Let's bring over some American acts. And they never come over because it's difficult for them. They don't know their audience. But we've got a built-in audience. We've got the weekend already. It's like now hundreds of people are coming. Might as well bring them over. So that kind of started.
No, and that's awesome. I'm sure. I can only imagine the artists, were just as excited as you guys were.
Yeah.
It's like I said, it's a rare opportunity for them as well.
I'd say I'm really envious of you guys though, because we very rarely we're nowhere near. I can't complain too much compared to a lot of other countries. The UK, we do get it good, but I mean, I love Cottonmouth Kings. They've, as far as I'm aware, I think maybe they came over when they first started in the mid to late 90s, whatever. But I've never ever seen Cottonmouth Kings. They've never come over, and I'd love to see them. I've never seen Twisted. I don't think they've ever come over. Like Boondocks, he was meant to come over, but I think there's something to do with the record or whatever. But he didn't come over. ABK, a lot of these bands. I mean, Tim Hopkins actually, he's come over, but a lot of them just don't come over. Just because I guess it's not worth it, financially to come over, which is a shame. Small country, really.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, I mean, with this, like you said, a lot of you guys got together and met up with each other. You guys are starting a whole, a whole market over there now. So, you guys coming up together, that'll change, and you guys will have the whole UK underground in effect, man.
Well, because if you think about it, before we had these kind of social media groups and this like network, they don't really know like where would they advertise. What magazines? You get hip hop magazines, rock magazines, but they've got to play a show, and they need at least a couple hundred to come to make it worth their while financially. But they don't want to spend loads on advertising and get the right market stuff. But yeah, like you said, now we've got this kind of group of people we can kind of guarantee an audience, so it's getting a bit better that way.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Yeah, that's a hard, that's an expensive trip to make. Plus, you're not, bands are going to be able to bring their own equipment. They'll have to rent something there. There's all kinds of added costs. Like,
yeah.
I remember when ICP went to Europe, they weren't even allowed to bring Faygo. They had to buy whatever local soda and put.
Yeah, I think I've seen ICP here. They've put on a brilliant show, but yeah, we've never had a proper Faygo shower. We've had European alternative.
Yeah, because I can't even imagine trying to ship.
Well, they don't sell it here. Yeah, they can't import it.
Yeah, that's wild, man. So just you personally, so you growing up, you were into metal and rock and stuff like that. We mentioned you were in bands. I actually have later on. We have the MDNA. Welcome to Britain, the track we were talking about, where you guys kind of had a little popularity out of it. So did you get into like underground music and Juggalo stuff like later? Is that like getting into that music? Is that what kind of led you to go down the hip hop path from the bands, or?
You know what? When I was growing up as a kid, I was into, initially as a child, you hear what you hear on the radio. So whatever was on the radio, I guess I was drawn to the most hardest or most alternative stuff that was on the radio. But I didn't have access to the plethora of stuff we can access now. So when I say that, I mean, like I still love them now, but The Offspring, for example, they were releasing stuff. Coolio, like Paradise or stuff like that. So I was always drawn to slightly more alternative stuff, but I didn't know. It wasn't actually ICP. The first time I heard them was actually, was it the Oddities, WF, the greatest show? When they did the Oddities music, I heard them from WWF track.
Okay, yeah.
And then so I think, yeah. But so I know I got into them. I was into metal around the same time. I always grew up. I was into metal and hip hop. I've always had the love for both. And then, I think around Mason Jack Brothers, late Great Milenko, around the late 90s, I was a young teenager. That's when I got into kind of. It was around the same time I got into Eminem when he released Slim Shady LP and ICP. Got into him around the same time actually. And Kid Rock as well, believe it or not. I'm not gonna lie, man. Not a big fan of him now so much. But when that Devil Without a Cause album dropped, Kid Rock, that was as well. So I had Kid Rock, Eminem, and ICP, and it was all great. I thought there's something going on there. And then they had the LimeWire days. I don't know what the guard like downloaded. And then I got into like Isha, stuff like that.
That's dope. Hell yeah! Shout out to LimeWire.
Right.
Yeah, remember that?
I had so much.
Remember this ridiculousness. Like, I think people, there was something with like, Cottonmouth Kings, Isham, Big Tip, blah, 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 all in one file name or whatever, and you never really knew what it was. I'm going to download this one, wait 10 hours for it to download and see what song it was, back and load them, dial up.
It would always drive me crazy if I got a file that had a song in it that I really loved, but it didn't have any artist like description on there. Like I didn't know who in the fuck sung it. I'm like, I loved this song for 5 years. I had no idea who the fuck it is until you randomly come across it on like an album or something. You're like, holy shit, that's these guys.
Well, you know what? That's true. Well, for so many years, I love Sublime, but there was a particular song that I thought was by Sublime because it was labeled as Sublime or whatever. I downloaded it online where it turned out it wasn't actually by Sublime. It's by another band.
Yeah, no, man, it drove me nuts on some of the stuff, and like people would give me like a mixtape or whatever, and it would have some songs on there, and I'd be like, I've never even heard a band that sounds like this, but it's a really good song, and they'd be like, oh, that's fucking Godsmack or something. It's like, oh, okay, I guess,
yeah,
like it's like I guess I like them.
Yeah. I think the internet's been like a brilliant thing, but also a bit of it's brilliant for people like me who are kind of independent to put music out, because now you don't need a major label and millions of pounds to produce hundreds of thousands of CDs to put in the shop. It also means that I'm flooded with a lot of shit.
Oh yeah, the music industry is definitely going to be changing because of it. I mean, it's taking a hit because of it in the beginning, but eventually it's going to lead to better things for the artists.
For sure.
Well, yeah, no, I agree. Get a lot of artists now, like, get more creative freedom, and you don't need massive labels anymore.
Shout out to the motherfucking internet.
Yeah.
We wouldn't know who you were if you didn't know who we were, and you wouldn't know who we were if it wasn't for the internet. Yes.
Yeah.
But don't you guys miss going into like a record shop, just choosing CDs, like physical CDs? I do miss that.
Hell yeah, me too.
Days gone by.
You know what? Totally off subject, completely about myself. I have lately been re-addicted to comic books like I'm a child.
Oh yeah.
Maybe that's the reason why. The fact that I can
you touch them.
Yeah, I can. It's a thing.
Yeah.
It's a fucking
you
object.
You go thumb through the
yeah,
boxes.
And there's like shit. There's like grails. There's like shit to. I don't even know what I'm into yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, I just like the idea of having things and like.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's why. Miss the scene.
No, I get that.
Novels.
Well, I did find some interestingly, HPE. I've been quite young when I very HPE album, and I was just in a record shop, and it said if you're a fan of a few bands at like the time, probably Linkin Park or Limp Bizkit or whatever it was, you're like HPE. You know what? Pocket money or whatever it was, around, I'll pick it up. I gave it a go, and I've been playing band and didn't even have to.
Yeah, cutting out. You're cutting out.
Cutting out.
We're losing you. Oh my goodness.
Hello.
Call. Hello, yeah,
there it is.
Call.
There you are. You cut out. You cut out for a minute.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We got all this.
You gotta quit dunking your head in the fish tank.
We got all this internet, but we can't connect to the.
Yeah.
We can't connect to each other properly.
Yeah.
All right. I think we're good now.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's all good. We're blaming it all on you, but it's okay.
That's 100% your fault.
Hell yeah! Shout out to Jared. Shout out to Head PE all day.
Yeah, so I did. I was friends. I used to be in a band, and then when I split up with that band, they kind of kept on. But I did a song with that band and Jared from Head PE. So you can find out. I think that's on YouTube and stuff. It's Blacklisted MC. They were called Better Kane, and Jared's done it. Brilliant song. I love it. Yeah, and when they came over to England, I opened for them. That was a good show.
Hell yeah! So you're isn't he featured on your new album as well?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it on there. Yeah. So,
okay, it's that track. I got you.
Yeah. So it was with a band. So it was me, another English band, and Jared. But yeah, I'm gonna put it on there.
Dope. So I just want to make sure I get to the important things in case we lose you or something. So you're gearing up to release your debut solo album, which is called The Myth of Perfection. It's coming out sometime this year, correct?
Yeah, so actually, I might have just, this was very, very recently, I think I might be changing this information, so I've just thrown you for a loop here, because I can't tell you too much, because I've been approached by a record label, but I haven't signed any contracts yet, so I'm not at liberty.
If it's a big record label, get you a lawyer and read through that contract.
It's a big one? Who is it?
No.
Better read through that contract, sir.
I don't want you to tell us anything, but who is it?
Yeah. So we don't say the name accidentally. Who? Just let us know who we don't need to say.
Yeah.
No, they're a cool record label. They're I think that they're a British one, but they're teaming up with some guys in America as well. But anyway, I think I'm going to be dropping a little rock project actually.
Okay.
I think I'm going to call it Rock Bottom, maybe Crack Rock Bottom. I'm not sure yet. I haven't come up with it.
Crack Rock Bottom. Is it going to be under Blacklisted? Are you going to remain?
Yeah, it's going to be under Blacklisted, but it's going to be a bit more rock influence. And then I'm going to come out with an album, and then I've got a lot of stuff. I've recorded a lot of stuff. I'm just trying to work out a plan to put it all out, and I'm dropping a few things here and there to keep people's interest. But yeah,
absolutely.
It'll be this year. It's got to be all the albums and EP and all sorts of stuff.
So the information I have here, you can correct me if I'm wrong, and obviously we may have a rock project prior or before that, but as of whenever this was written down and put into the world, the album slated for this year is featuring Irv the Phenom, Adlib, UK artists, Night Movements, Coolio, Bizarre, Mastermind, and Head PE.
Yeah, that's correct. So the only thing that's changed on that is that the UK band that I did a song with is a UK rap group, and I'm going to give them a shout out. They were called Night Movement, but they're called Dirt Boys now. So when I recorded the song, they were called Night Movement, but they've changed their names to they're Dirt Boys. So if you check them out, they're sick. UK, they kind of do the horror trap stuff, kind of like Suicide Boys kind of stuff, but they're really good, so check them out. But honestly, I think you guys would love them. I think everyone in America would love them. They're sick. But yeah, so I got Mastermind. I got a feature with Mastermind on there. Got a song with Coolio and Bizarre. I mentioned Head P, Jared. So yeah, that should be coming out this year.
That's super dope. And then it's later on tonight, we actually have a brand new unreleased track as well, featuring DMC and Corrupt.
Yeah, no one's heard this one yet. But this one I'm going to do because it's a more rocky one. I'm going to put this on my rock project.
Is that the same Corrupt I'm thinking about?
West Side, Dog Pound, represent.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's dope. I'm just making sure because I was like, that's sick. So
so I got DNC for Run DMC and Corrupt. And also, DJ TMB. He's a UK DJ, but he does cuts, like DJ Scratch Effects. He's done it for, you would hear him all over the place. He does it, I'm sure he's done it for Vinnie Paz, all over, Reef Lost, all of them guys. He's scratching for them guys.
That's sick. And you got production by C-Lance on the record, which is huge.
Yeah,
a lot of people know
I love C-Lance, man. I just love the beats.
That's sick, man. So yeah, I just want to put that out there, man, so everybody knows, like, you're not fucking around. Like, this is, what I'm saying? Like, that's just those names alone. Like, this is huge. This is a huge record. This is a huge project. This is the real deal shit, man. Coming from
Bob, I like that attitude, Bob. Real deal shit, yeah, for real, man. I'm not fucking around.
Fuck yeah, man. Hell yeah.
Not fucking around at all. Nah.
I'm so there you go. You should curse more because it comes in way clearer.
Not fucking around, geezer.
Yes.
There we go.
But my favorite thing is performing live. So what I was saying, there's not that much of a scene over here. So what I'm trying to carve a niche for myself is I'm not going to blow my own trumpet too much, but I am a little bit, is that I smash it live. I'm a brilliant live performer. I like to have a few drinks, so I get a little bit loose. That's courage. I like to fucking bounce, jump. I have a live drummer when I perform. Big up his Keith, live drummer. I have a hype man, Penguin. He's sick. I have a DJ, so I bring this kind of, not a full band. I don't have a guitarist or bassist, but that fuller sound with a drummer. Would tell jokes, and when bands come over that are kind of in the scene that we're talking about, so I get in there, I'd send them my demos. I say, Rob, can I open for you? So for example, Head PE, when they come over, I was the opening act for them. When Coolio came over, I was the opening act for him. Mad Child, I've opened for him twice. Zug Island came over, I opened for them. La Coca Nostra, I opened for them. So I'm trying to, that's kind of what I'm doing. Like, I want to associate myself with that scene, that American scene. I want to be the go-to guy in the UK. Like, when you come over, brother, you want a live show, you want someone to get the crowd fucking hype as fuck, I'm the guy to go to.
Absolutely, man. That's the shit. And then the record drops and the people love it, and then Head PE is like, come to America with us. And then you come
when Head PE come over, I'll be like, you can open for me, bro.
Hell yeah. There you go. That's the way to do it.
They're brilliant guys as well, Head PE, so like, it's just fun.
But no, Jared's definitely a one that would bring you out. He's known for, Jared's definitely known for, like, at least in the States, man. If he finds groups that he likes, man, he'll take them out on tour all the time, man. We've had several that end up getting picked up, and Jared's just like, come with us.
Yeah, exactly, man. So last time he came over to England, I said I was going to give him a shout out actually because I got on so well with him. And I see they're in your playlist. You've played them before. Have you heard of a band called Hemlock?
Yeah, we had him on the show.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I bring them up. So when Head PE came over to England, they brought Hemlock over with them. And so I played the show, so it's me and Hemlock were opening for Head PE. And like we're fairly different styles of music. You know, I'm more of the kind of hardcore hip hop. They're pretty more like groove, hard, heavy metal. But we got on really well with them guys, and so I want to give them a shout out. That was Head PE bringing them over to England, like you said. So yeah, that was great. That was a great show.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, those guys are super. Yeah, it was cool talking to them guys, man. They're super cool dudes.
Yeah, they're cool. They're funny. They're fun. They're a good band. And also, it was good. I noticed you guys as well. This is another thing I'll be a little bit jealous. Is that you have a more diverse lineup in some of your things, in your kind of concert builds, if you know what I mean. So you'd have, it's not that unknown. I've seen where you'd have like a metal band and a kind of rock, and then the hip hop act on the same thing. I know maybe not. It's very hard for me I love rock as well, like I was saying, but very hard for me as a hip hop act to persuade promoters to let me play on a rock bill. Yeah. So it's good, like people like that kind of help me get on those bills. But as a promoter, they're a little bit scared. Like, dude, you don't have a guitarist. How are you gonna go down?
Right. Yeah, it's definitely. I mean, that's kind of how it was when we were kids. And like, honestly, even hearing you talk about the underground, like the scene over there, and then talking about it's almost like you're behind us. If that, like, not to be disrespectful, but because that's how it was when we were kids. Like, if you went to a rap show, it was a rap show. You went to a rock show, it was a rock show. And then people started realizing, like, wait a minute, this is a little bit of that. That's a little bit of that. Or this works here. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jelly Roll played Louder Than Life last year. Jelly Roll and Ice Cube. Everything else was, like, metal and rock. But it was dope and it went over. Like, it's becoming a lot more normal here. And it draws more people. It makes sense.
No, I think it does. Yeah.
And we all grew up on different shit. Most of us grew up, not everybody, but the vast majority grew up on this. You know, I liked all types of music. So,
yeah, and also it's the kind of attitude and the enjoyment of the gig. You know, for me personally, I know not everyone thinks the same, but I can. If there's a rapper and he comes out at a metal show, but he, like, you know, Ice Cube, he'd win over a metal crowd, wouldn't he? Any day of the week, right?
Hell yeah.
But you know, sometimes I think it's just the promoters, the people putting on the gig. I guess they're a bit behind you, a bit close-minded sometimes.
Yeah, for sure, man. No, that's dope though. It's cool. It's cool to hear that, like, things are coming around and, like, the scene's growing over there, and especially, like, hopefully, man, after all this fucking pandemic bullshit and people get back, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's gonna be clamming to go anywhere. So who knows, man? The UK might be that might be the place to be.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hell yeah. So your debut solo album, that's so you say you're gonna do possibly a rock project first, and then
I think what I'm gonna do is drop an EP first, and then drop an album.
Is that gonna be
definitely? I've got a lot of stuff recorded, because I'm signing with this label. It's just a case of, you know, what I'm going to put out. Because I was going to put out some stuff purely independently on my own, and I'm not sure. I'm just a few fine details I just need to sort out. But I've got loads of stuff that I'm ready to drop, and I'm always writing stuff. This pandemic it's pissed me off because I've not been able to perform live, but I've been writing a lot of stuff. So I've got so much stuff ready to record. I need to kind of organize it a little bit now, because I want to get in a little bit of a theme and kind of get something rolling, build up momentum. And
for sure. But you definitely, so even though you haven't technically put a record out yet, there's a lot of music out there. I know you got, like, the SoundCloud. You got your SoundCloud with the Fuck the DJ track featuring Coolio and Bizarre and several others. You got tons of stuff on YouTube.
Yeah.
So this
is why maybe the I need a better team. This is why the label and team might help me, because I'm going to be 100% honest. I get mad into writing music. As I say, performing is mainly my thing. I write loads of music, record loads of music, but then I'm not ideal at because my head's all over the place. I like so many different genres of music. I do different styles, and then I kind of got different things that don't fit into the. So it's one thing started off as kind of like, I've got like this trap project going, and then it kind of evolves into a rock. I've got enough songs to make a whole rock EP now, and I don't know whether to put them together and stuff like that. So just every now and again I release like a song just to kind of keep my name out there, but I'm just trying to work out how to do it and who to target really. I want to get a market without alienating too many people. It's a boring business side of things, I mean, but before I put something out, I know where I'm going and target.
No, for sure. I can definitely see how that'd be helpful. But yeah, put it all together. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, at least over here, man. I don't know how it is over there, but everything's kind of mixing together. So rack, whatever. I can't even talk. I'm just mixing the words together.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying? You put it all together, man. Put it out there. But yeah, it's for everybody who wants to check it out. I mean, like I can see it is. But you have, if you guys are paying attention and you want to check it out, you can find a little bit at different spots. There's a couple tracks up on YouTube. There's a couple tracks on the SoundCloud.
So I'll let people know out there. If you want to find me on Facebook, you can add me on Facebook, Blacklisted MC, Facebook /MC Blacklisted. And I got Spotify. I've just set Spotify up. I've got a couple of songs on Spotify. It's Blacklisted MC. And I've got videos on Facebook, videos on YouTube. They're just good. But they're really going to start rolling out now. Now I've got like a bit of money behind me. Start promoting things and a few lyric videos, and collaboration stuff start coming out from now. Going to be awesome, man. You've caught me at a good time.
Hell yeah. Yeah, it's exciting, man. And people get in it now. You're at the beginning. Even though you've been around for a while, you were doing things in the groups and the bands. We're getting ready to start a whole new era. Blacklisted is just now beginning. All kinds of freshness on the way. That's dope.
Yeah. No, it is. It is true. No, it's true, man. I've got like professional recordings, getting things mixed and mastered by people like say. I've got some deep, like dope beats from Sealance. I've got a big group of collaborations. Some that you've not even mentioned yet. I won't tell you yet. All sorts of shit dropping. I've got my Spotify account. Got a label behind me now. I've got loads of shit that's coming out, man. So it's it. You know what? My next goal then of all these things, I've got the album, EP. I should go over in America, innit? Maybe I'll see if I can get in touch with someone. I know people in America. See if I can get some shows in America. It's obviously a bit difficult with this COVID, and I don't know if they let me in the country.
Eventually, though, soon.
Yeah.
It's getting closer. We're getting closer. We'll call Jared. Tell Jared to hook you up. They're getting ready to put out a greatest hits album on Suburban Noise on vinyl. They'll have to tour for that.
Jared was meant to be. I don't want to put him. I don't want to say this, but he was meant to be putting out a collaboration album, like with collaborations he's done with other artists on Suburban Noise. Don't know if he's still doing that.
They may be part of the vinyl. I'm not sure. I know they're doing like a limited vinyl run. Sure. It's like the best of. Maybe it's the best of collabs.
Yeah, because he did say that, and because he got in touch with me in terms of collaborations he's done outside and stuff. We'll see.
There you go. Maybe you'll be featured on it. We don't even know about it yet.
Yeah, that's the plan, but I'm not sure if they're still going to.
There you go. That's dope. Well, yeah, I'll definitely pay attention for that and see if that's going on. That'd be super cool, man. Hell yeah. Hopefully. See, we picked a good time to be friends.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
I'll tell you what, can I ask you a question, yeah? Can I ask you some questions?
Absolutely.
So I've gone through, I've listened to, actually the way I heard about your radio station and stuff is that I know you're involved a lot, because I read all the Juggalo websites and the underground websites, and you get involved with a lot of upcoming, you do gigs, promotion and stuff like that, and you've interviewed a lot of people, but who's have you ever kind of got starstruck when you've been interviewing someone? I know it's only maybe not in person, but do you get starstruck?
You guys want to answer that for me?
That would be Jamie Madrox or George or George from M&E.
Yeah.
No, I did. Even though Jamie was on the phone, the first time I guess the only time we had him on, but I got a little nervous. I was jumping in my chair.
Yeah.
But and Jelly Roll, I was pretty.
I love Jelly Roll.
I was pretty Jelly Roll was in person. Like I had never met or spoken to Jelly Roll. I was just a big fan of him, and he walked into the press room. We were one of the only times in our life we've ever even been in a press room. And he walked in and was like, "Where's Replicon Radio?" And I'm like, "Oh, shit." He was super cool and super nice. We're doing shots of tequila in the middle of the afternoon, but I was nervous as shit.
Oh, man.
And there's hundreds of people around, too. Like, they weren't necessarily watching us, but it was still strange to be interviewing someone with an audience.
So Jelly Roll is as cool as he comes across here, man, because he just seems like such a down-to-earth cool guy.
Oh, yeah. He's a super awesome dude. He invited us to his house to party and shit. We just haven't made it there yet because of a virus.
Yeah.
But hopefully.
So I was going to say, I used to write for a magazine in England, and they gave me a little free rein so I could interview someone. And I thought it was kind of a bit more of a mainstream one, but I thought, let me like tap the underground a little bit. And so I did an interview with DJ Paul from 3-6 Mafia.
Yeah.
I did it over the interview, so I was interviewing him. And I fucked that one up, man. Because sometimes luckily it was meant to be a recorded one, because I kind of fucked up so much. I just transcribed it and put it up as a written one because, you struggle with my accent a little bit. He's got a proper down south accent.
Oh yeah, he does.
But some of the stuff he was saying, I don't know why I'm even admitting this, but I couldn't hear what he was saying. Like he was, he's using that like southern drawl, which is cool as fuck.
Yeah.
Like compared to my British accent, which is kind of choppy and different. Like it sounded really awkward when I listened back to it, and I was like, bro, neither of us really know what we're talking about. So, and I love 3-6 Mafia, and he's one of like my heroes. So it was such a shame that actually happened.
I feel you.
Yeah, that's the difficult part about like the accents is like when you start using slangs and drawls and all that stuff. Like that's when you get into like, what are you saying? What?
like him saying brilliant. Like that.
Yeah.
But it's dope. Yeah. But yeah, no, there's definitely been a couple, but I've gotten a lot more comfortable now because I've done so many.
Yeah.
But it was more, like the people. There's been a lot of people I've been big fans of that I wasn't uncomfortable with. It was just, it was, and I shouldn't.
That's good. Then.
Most of it's pretty natural.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah, I'm glad you found us though. That makes me feel good that Juggalo in the UK knows about Replicon Radio.
Yeah, no, it's just because you're all over the place, man. You've got a good marketing team, and you get your name out there. You guys are good. I'm always seeing your name, man.
That's us.
And also, I was speaking to some of my friends and some of the fans that I know, because I know you approached me quite last minute to do this, but I was saying, like, I don't know if anyone's up listening here, because it is, like, late here, like, in the UK, but a few people from the UK were saying, yeah, I've heard of it, man, yeah.
That's the shit.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
Shout out to you for coming through last minute like that. I know, like I said, it's 2 a.m. there. But
yeah, it's cool.
And shout out to everyone in the UK that listens. This is going to be on the internet forever. So if you guys are listening to this later, man, leave a comment. Let us know. We appreciate everyone.
I'm getting a few text messages come through. So
Matt B is in the chat room on YouTube. Long live Blacklisted. Shout out to Matt B. And if I don't know what you listen to music on over there, but we're available on all streaming platforms internationally for the replay of this. So I know we're on a bunch of shit I've never heard of because it's only in other countries, so maybe you guys use that. I don't know what it's called.
Yeah.
But that's I don't know what else we got.
We have YouTube here as well, though.
Well, yeah. Shout out to YouTube all day. Stealing all our money.
Bastards.
Hell yeah, man. Well, I'm pumped, dude. I'm excited to hear the record. Both of them. All of them. Everything in the future. This is like I said, man. So if you're gonna, I don't know if you're started on the rock stuff, but I'm sure that's gonna be epic too. But I just wanted to mention again, just the small list I have, and you said there's gonna be more. Just on this record, Irv the Phenom, Adlib, Coolio, Bizarre, Mastermind, Head PE, a bunch of homies from over there whose names I don't remember, and more. This is your debut hip hop record, bro.
I didn't talk about Irv the Phenom as well. Irv the Phenom, brilliant.
Brilliant. I gotta start using that.
Yeah.
I love it.
But yeah, I'll tell you the most interesting guy is because it's Coolio, bruv. Because I didn't meet him in the studio or anything like that. He recorded it in America, but he was filming himself while he was recording it, sending him over while he was doing it, like giving me shout outs and stuff like that. And I was like, dude, this is Coolio. So then, obviously, when he came over to England, I was like, man, I've got to play the show with Coolio. So, like, I grew up with Coolio. Gangster's Paradise is like...
He's a juggalo.
Juggalo cool.
Yeah,
J.
man.
Cool.
He's a 1G juggalo, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Didn't we kick it with Coolio, real?
Yeah.
I feel like we did at the Gathering, right? He was weird as hell. He was cool, but he was...
It was all that crack.
Yeah, he was himself, man. Yeah,
Did you say he's on the crack?
he was trying to sell water bottles.
He's trying to sell up.
He had the
I'll tell you what.
ICP water bottles that had the Big Money Rustlers wrap on it. He was trying to sell them as Coolio water.
I think he was doing that as a joke, but he also did give out
You know what?
3 or 4
having met him, I don't know if he's a joke. When I opened for Coolio, he had one rider. He had some random bottle of alcohol, and I don't know what it was. I don't know if I'm admitting this now, but someone took his bottle of fucking alcohol. Someone who, it wasn't me and it wasn't anyone in my group or my crew like that, but I saw the guy that took it. But because he took it, and I was in a situation here, I'm not like a rat. I'm not like gonna snitch on the guy that took it. But I was like, fuck, he just took Coolio's bottle and he like walked off, like this one bottle of drink that he needed. And Coolio turns up and he's like, he was refusing to play the fucking show until the guy gave the bottle back. And they were looking at me and I was like, I'm in a situation here, man. I want Coolio to play the show, but I'm not, like, I can't snitch on the guy that just took his bottle, man. Like, and he just went on and on and on. In the end, it was like, look, let's together, let's make sure he gets the fucking bottle. But yeah, he played it anyway.
Did you get the bottle? Did you get the bottle back? Did you go get it?
I don't know if he got a bottle back, to be honest. But it's just, I don't even think it was anything that special. I think it was just like, there were probably loads of bottles, but I think he requested one type and someone took his particular type. I don't think they even meant it. It wasn't like, deliberate, I'm going to steal Coolio's bottle. I think it was just...
He was just going to steal whatever bottle. He didn't know it was Coolio's. He was just...
Yeah. But,
somebody left their liquor, my liquor. That's crazy, man. That's dope, though. That's the shit.
Yeah, he was quite cool. He wasn't actually, I didn't really talk to him that much, though. I have to talk to him a little bit more. But I'll tell you, Mad Child, I spoke to him for a lot. He's quite cool.
Was he sober?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know.
Yeah, of course.
Hopefully. From my better place now,
you mean? Yeah, no, he was in his sober period.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah, I didn't want you to narc on him if he was just looking.
I don't know. He was drinking beers and smoking cigarettes, but he's allowed to do that now. He says I've opened for him twice, but yeah, he likes to have his own space like backstage. So I really hope he's still free, especially after the news about the Olympics and all that.
That's sick, man. Well, it definitely sounds like you're doing big things over there, and hopefully we're gonna help spread you to do big things in other places, man. Hopefully after this COVID, we can get you to America, do some big shows. You can have some more fun stories about some more crazy people, and more madness. I think
I've caught a lot of people. You know what? I'm not that young, but I fucking love. I love drinking and partying and stuff, man. And then I think I'm missing a lot of the I'm sober now. And I wanted to party with these guys, and they're all not up for it anymore. Obviously.
Well, you say what? Did you say fighting or partying?
Did you say you?
I said want to party. Yeah.
You like drinking and fighting?
No, drinking. I'm not fighting.
Drinking and partying.
Oh, okay.
Drinking and partying. No.
Well, we're down to drink and party with you.
Yeah, wicked. Yeah.
It'll be brilliant. Blacklisted and Replicon. We're gonna have a big. As soon as someone else pays for you to come here, we'll have a big party with you because we can't afford to pay you to come here. But we'll have a brilliant dinosaur blacklisted party. It's gonna be dope. I don't know what else to say, but it's gonna be fun, man. If anybody listening's got any questions for Blacklisted, let us know. We want to talk about it. But yeah, we do have. We're gonna play some music and stuff too in a minute. I want to go over these tracks with you, and they're all over the place. So, hopefully we can get to them all. We do have the one that we're gonna, I guess, world premiere. We're world premiering.
Yeah, it is. No one's heard.
It's called "Kicked Out of Hell," featuring DMC and Corrupt. So we're gonna play that here in a minute. You got anything? Any cool tidbits or fun things to say about that one?
Yeah, so that one, also, yeah, sorry, I mentioned it's also featuring DJ TMB. He's put some cuts on there. I'm not sure it's just recently been mixed. It might not even be the final mix and master, but I was so excited that you guys invited me on here. I wanted to give you something exclusive to drop. Hopefully this will go in the rock project I'm talking about. But I've also got a cool artwork and a video, a lyric, not a proper video, but like a lyric video coming out for this one.
Dope. Shout out to Grape Joe on our YouTube chat for that $5 super chat. He says, shrimp on the bobby, love ya. Kick one of those guards with the big hats and I'll fight you for fun.
Mate, you fucking wish you could have a barbecue in England, mate. We never get the weather for that. But
that's what's up,
that's
Joe.
cool.
That's funny as hell.
That's
I
cool.
got hold on, I gotta pull up. I got 3 different playlists because your music in so many different places. So we're gonna put it all.
Are you good? Do I sound like an Australian?
No. He was just saying that as a joke, and then he's talking about one of the
probably to him because he's drunk, but anything British, Australian, it's all. If you're American, it's all pretty similar.
Yeah, I know. Have you seen that program, The Boys?
Huh?
Did you watch The Boys on Amazon Prime?
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know, was it Carl Urban? Like, I think he's meant to be doing a British accent, but from a British point of view, it does not sound nothing like what we sound like.
Yeah.
But it's funny though, yeah.
Yeah, we're terrible. We're all just British racists, and we don't know it. I don't know what the term is.
It's
British. What other tracks I got? I got Blacklisted. I guess the track's called Blacklisted with Adlib.
Oh, that's quite an old one. Are you on the Spotify?
I got those too. I got more.
Yeah, drop one from Spotify.
Yeah, I got that too. And then we got the Fuck the DJ track featuring Coolio and Bizarre.
Yeah.
And then there's only 2 on Spotify, but I got those. We got the UK Juggalo Cypher.
Yeah, put that one on if you want, man.
And then I got Diana's Car and Dick Don't Work.
Yeah, Diana's Car. Classics.
It's a classic. So I guess if you don't have any fun stories, I'm going to ask you for a fun story. What inspired the track Dick Don't Work?
It's based on a friend of mine. He told me that sometimes if you drink and do drugs, your dick don't work. I've never heard nothing about that before, but
it's whiskey dick.
Yeah.
I've never heard nothing about that, man. I heard a rumor that might happen, so I thought I'd write something about it.
Alleged friend, yes.
This is an alleged
friend.
The rumor going around the paper, I don't know. It seemed funny. Obviously, it never happened to me. But.
Well, that's good, man. Let's hopefully it doesn't ever happen.
Bro, I'm broken, man. Half the time I'm unconscious. I don't know what's going on. So yeah, it's very.
So maybe
it
did happen. You're just unconscious.
No, this was his friend.
Yeah, exactly.
Heather in our chat room would like to know if you eat butter on sandwiches as a condiment.
Butter on sandwiches as a condiment?
Yes.
As in, do I put butter on sandwiches?
I guess.
Yeah, like
is butter a condiment?
Yeah, like do you use
like ketchup?
Like ketchup, mayonnaise, mustard.
Yeah, what do you use butter for?
Toast. And
but not on a sandwich.
And cooking. We don't. We don't put it on a sandwich.
It's something I'm learning right now. So if you were to have a sandwich, like not a toasted sandwich, a sandwich, would you put butter on it?
No.
Oh, fuck.
No, we do put it on bread though. But we'll toast the bread. And then we'll put butter on it and maybe put jelly on it or something like that. Or cinnamon sugar or something like that. But we don't put it on sandwiches.
Yeah, you got to tell Heather.
You put it on grilled cheese. Yeah. You do. Rue has a point. You do put it on grilled cheese like you butter the bread dough. You don't, just not to burn the bread, but we don't use it as a condiment for sandwiches.
Yeah, okay, I didn't realize that. That's something I've learned. I'll put butter all over bread, like my ketchup.
That's a whole.
So you put a ham and cheese with butter, like a ham.
Yeah,
cheese?
Yeah, and that's normal. Yeah, I thought that'd be normal for around the world.
No, I didn't. That's not. No, I didn't even know that was a question.
I think we could close the show out with just talking about the differences in our food because our what we eat and what they eat is totally fucking different.
I thought they were
They put
healthier.
mayonnaise on French fries.
I thought they were healthier than us, but
no, they put mayonnaise on French fries.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
No, we're not. You said jelly, like we call that jam. Jelly to us is, like a gelatin thing, like water and gelatin turns into a jelly, like a wibble wobble jelly shit, like jam.
No, yeah, it would be like I guess like a jam. I mean, we have jams and jellies, but it's different than your gelatinous jelly.
That's Jell-O.
Yeah.
We don't really do the whole peanut butter and jelly thing either, really. Well, I don't.
Have you tried that though? Have you had a peanut butter and jelly?
I haven't tried it.
Okay.
I've got.
Now butter would possibly work on that. Okay. But,
yeah.
But
I
try
put butter on Pop-Tarts.
I have heard of people doing butter on Pop-Tarts. Do you guys have Pop-Tarts over there?
Yeah. It's not really my thing, but we do have them.
Yeah. People over here, they like to put butter on them
because they weren't already putting butter on sandwiches.
Because they weren't already unhealthy enough.
See, that's what. Yeah. No, but I was confused when you said you put butter on a sandwich. Like, yeah, of course. I didn't realize that was the. I didn't realize you guys didn't. We just put it. Yeah, like just a piece of bread, cut it with butter, put some ham on it, and.
Huh. Now, and that you put on cold sandwiches, hot sandwiches, doesn't matter. If you're like, I think I'll put butter on this.
Yeah, for sure.
Huh.
Always.
Interesting.
I thought everyone did. So yeah, there we go.
It's funny because it's so normal, and we're like, "What are you talking?"
Well, I mean, he could ask us about some of our food.
What type of question is this, man? I'm probably gonna ask you something like fucking cut through to really get to know Blacklisted MC. And it's like, what are you being a
cunt pea?
Butter on my bread.
Brilliant.
Bro, everyone in England puts butter on their bread. That's like just the standard. No one eats bread without butter on it. I couldn't even imagine bread without butter on it.
I mean, we put butter on rolls. Like that's how we eat our rolls. We put butter on them.
But you wouldn't put it on a piece of bread.
I mean, you would.
No, not a sandwich.
We've had like bread and butter.
We put butter on bread, but not sandwiches.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like if you just have just a normal piece of bread and then you heat it up and you get it, you toast it, you put butter on it, and then we'll eat it that way.
What about non-heated bread, man?
We would not take a normal piece of regular bread and then put butter on it and then put meat and then other bread butter on there. We would not do that.
Okay, fair enough.
We're learning.
Unless we're gonna fry it. I think we would do that if we're gonna fry it.
Well, yeah, you gotta fry it in butter.
Yeah, you fry it in butter and you put cheese in between it.
We would just do a sandwich, just bread, meat, and butter. Fair enough. That's a very, very good question. I like that one.
I liked it too. Dana in our chat room would like to know if you have tea time every day.
I have tea time, bro. I'm a fucking alcoholic, man. I ain't got time for tea time. I'm drinking beer.
We're not drinking tea. Twisted tea, maybe. They probably don't have that. So no.
Tea time. I think like people in England do like. Would you mean tea as in drinking tea or like tea time? We have a tea time with scones and shit like that.
I like drinking tea at a specific time.
No.
I don't drink tea anytime.
I've recently started drinking hot teas. Yeah.
Hot tea.
I don't make it like how you guys make it over there, though. No, I totally Americanize it.
How do you make tea? Then?
I just brew the tea, and I'll just fucking use a little bit of sweetener, and that's it. We have these things. We have these bottles of sweeteners over here called Mios, and I'll just shoot a couple of things of sweet tea, of Mio in there, and I just do that.
Doesn't make sense actually. How do you heat your water?
I actually just bought a kettle, an electric kettle.
All right. I thought a lot of Americans don't have a kettle.
Well, I just bought one. I have a water cooler in my house that has heated water, but I don't think it gets it quite hot enough. But I don't do it on the stove or anything like that. But I just bought an electric kettle that heats it up. I use it for the first time today. So.
Okay. All right, that's good.
Yeah, it's actually got a little tea infuser thing in it as well. So I'll just throw my tea in there.
Cool.
I'm still going through the different types of teas there are. So I'll find one.
No, I don't really drink tea. I drink. I don't know if you call them. I drink fizzy drinks called soda, pop, whatever you call it. But I drink fizzy drinks and I drink alcohol. That's what I drink.
You can mix those two together. I hear they're very delicious.
Yeah, exactly.
A fizzy drink.
Yes.
Drink a fizzy drink. I drink a vodka drink.
Is that, well, that's like pop. What do you call it? Pop or soda?
We call it soda where we're at in our area of the country, but there's other areas that call it pop. And they're wrong.
Fizzy drink makes
sense.
We
actually just call it like maybe a fizzy drink.
I would accept a fizzy drink over pop. It's like a feud between regions of the United States of like whether it's pop or soda.
Because it's soda pop.
Because it's fucking soda. It's not.
To be honest, yeah. You're lucky you're talking to me from London. Like if you were talking to someone from like different place in England, up in Manchester or something like that, everything I'm saying they'd have completely different answer. They probably fucking don't know what they do with their butter, and I don't know what they call fizzy drinks or anything, man. So it's different.
I don't know what they do.
I don't know what time they drink their tea. Like I don't know what's going on up there.
Well, they all don't you guys all hate each other over there, anyways? That little.
I can't say that. I'll play gigs there.
I knew somebody from Wales that if you called him anything but like a whaler. I think it's Welsh technically. I could be wrong, but if you said he was like British or anything like that, he would get pissed.
Yeah. So they're not part of England, Wales. You've got England, Wales, and then you've got Scotland, and then also you've got Northern Ireland and Southern Ireland, which are very different. So you don't want to get them confused and stuff. Yeah, because they don't quite take that shit seriously.
See, I want to go to Ireland because that's my heritage. Long ago my ancestors came from there, so like. I'm pretty Irish, and I would love to go there.
Got family from Ireland. My grandmother was actually from Ireland, but I've not been, and I'm not even far from Ireland. But yeah, it's great. It's meant to be like, I love their culture, I love their influence. I love the Irish punk bands, Celtic punk bands, and like kind of Slain and House of Pain kind of Irish shit.
Yeah. Hell yeah. You know what blows my mind?
I would just love to go anywhere on that continent.
You know what blows my mind is that you guys have countries like we have states. Like
right.
Like you could drive 2 hours and you're in Germany. We drive 2 hours. We're in fucking Iowa.
Yeah, I know, man. Like basically, the USA is damn near the size of Europe, so we could go through 10 different countries, and you've gone through 10 different states, but you're still in the same country, isn't it? That is crazy.
Yeah, which is because we don't like. I don't know if you guys now when it comes to traveling, when you cross over country borders, like obviously non-conflicted areas, but like you're just. Is it just like? Do you need any type of credentials like licenses or anything like that?
Yeah, man, this is an awkward subject you brought up. I don't know if you know about Brexit and stuff like that. So. We've just England we're part of the EU, in which I don't want to go too much into detail of this, but like we were allowed to basically move freely around Europe without credentials if they were part of the EU, but this is all changing now because we voted to leave the European Union.
Ooh.
So yeah, it's like a big thing going on in England.
So you guys are kind of like getting like ousted on certain areas, like you can't cross certain parts of your borders, I guess.
Well, it was more to stop people coming into the country, which was basically the fucking mindset of some of the people voting for this thing. But
we had a Cheeto to try to do that last time, and it didn't work very well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So you can relate, man. We got our floppy haired blonde.
But nobody said anything about Canada.
It's not a floppy head. That's Canadian.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Like nobody said anything about the Canadians, like telling us to fuck off. We were like, oh no, the Mexicans can't come in here, but the Canadians are like, fuck off, Americans, get the fuck out of here. You can't come here. Yeah, they did it 10 times over. I think they actually have a wall, and it's like, no, they're fine. They're fine.
How easy is it to get into Canada from?
Hard.
Is it easy?
It used to be easy. You just drive over.
Yeah, now it's fucking difficult. They don't want anybody from America coming over there. Because that's the thing, is that like when like especially when like a new president comes up, or like a huge major political event, that was the go-to thing there for a while, where it was like, oh well, we'll just move to Canada. We're just gonna, if he gets elected, I'm just moving to Canada. And Canada's like, whoa, who says we fucking want you?
No,
no, I don't think so. Well, you know what, Canadians, you're still America's hat, so fuck off.
Hell yeah.
Americans hat.
We love that hat.
Yeah, that's a nice hat.
Hey man, if you guys are just tuning in, we got Blacklisted live on the phone all the way from the UK.
Yo.
He's got a debut record coming out sometime this year. Hey man, remind everybody where they can find you, where they can keep in touch, where they can follow you. You got a website?
Yeah.
Can they buy t-shirts? Do you ship to America?
Yeah. called Blacklisted MC. So all the American guys out there, all the British guys out there, all the Asians and Africans and Antarcticans, you can follow me, and South Americans, sorry, and Australasians.
Everybody.
You can make sure everyone's included here. You can follow me on Facebook. I'm getting a new social media team to help me with this shit, because I'm not the most engaged person on social media. But Facebook, you'll find me as Facebook.com/MC Blacklisted. But I've also got Instagram, Twitter. You can follow me on there. Just started releasing songs on Spotify, so I'm going to be releasing them like sporadically, but like fairly frequently, actually, coming up to the release of some projects. So you can find me on Spotify, Blacklisted MC. Also got YouTube, and they're going to be updated a lot more. So you can just search all that shit and help me go viral. Like what's that? What's viral these days?
Like
Replicon Radio
or Cardi B.
Cardi B. I want to have more fucking views than Cardi B.
Catch me outside on OnlyFans.
Or the old Town Road guy. Maybe you should give a lap dance to the devil, and then sell some devil shoes.
I've been doing that for years.
Well, you didn't film it right then, I guess.
No, I didn't. I forgot, man.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm also I'm recruiting for groupies. So if you wanna be a groupie for Blacklisted MC, just hit me up on the Facebook or tag me on Twitter, #MeToo.
Don't do that. Not Me Too. The Me Too is a bad word in America.
Me
as well. Me Too in America is really bad.
If you guys
right
are
now.
into Robbie Williams lookalike doing hip hop music, this is your guy.
What did you say?
I said I love you. You're brilliant. Are you a big Robbie Williams fan?
Robbie Williams?
Yes.
Robin or Robbie?
Robbie.
As in the pop singer?
Yeah.
He's all right. Are you a big fan?
No. I just feel like you look similar to him. Possibly.
You know what? I'll take that as a compliment, because he's a handsome dude.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. You just look like him. The ladies love him.
Like a younger version.
Yeah. He's like older now, I guess.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Did he never really took
the
off
video where he like ripped his skin off and shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing I ever remember.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, man. But like that song wasn't that good, to be honest.
No, I don't. Yeah, no. You're way dope. You're
That
way
one-
dope.
I know the video.
That one photo, he looks kind of like that one comedian that puts eyeliner on. It was real popular back in the early 2000s.
Steve-O?
No, what? No, he was like a British comedian or something like that.
You talking about, what's his name?
Yeah, he had like eyeliner on.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I can't think of his name.
He's got a weird name.
Yeah.
Easily recognizable name.
Lizard.
Izzard, yeah, Eddie Izzard.
Eddie
Oh, I
Izzard.
know you mean.
Very young Eddie Izzard without makeup.
Yeah, like
Eddie
that
Izzard.
blue one, the blue photo. Yeah, that's not a bad thing. I just looks kind of like it.
People have said that to me before,
That's
but
dope. Nothing wrong with that. We're back in the back row again.
Hey.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I could literally talk all day about the differences between the countries, but I don't want to keep you up all night.
I don't mind if you want to ask about the country. That's
Way past
cool.
your bedtime. I don't know if we want to talk any more about the country, but we do have at least one more question, and I'm going to get to it before we.
Go for
we
it,
run
man.
Because essentially, man, we asked all of our guests the same thing. You know this. You listen to the show because you're awesome. But you got 3 records, bro. 3 records that either inspire you as an artist, as a man, as a person. You know, whatever you put on when you're sad, you're happy, you're glad, whatever it may be. Just 3 albums that you could not live without. What would they be?
Okay. Firstly, I'll go for The Great Milenko by Therepliconiswatching, because that was the first album of theirs I got, and that really like changed my way of thinking. That you know, how hip hop could be. You know, as I said, I was fans of like before that Coolio and stuff like that. But obviously, when I first heard Therepliconiswatching, I thought these guys are fucking mental. They're like wearing clown face, and I've been a fan ever since. So that's got a real, always gonna have a place in my heart. So yeah, Great Milenko. Do you guys know from Rob Deep? Do you guys know The Prodigy, the British group, The Prodigy?
Yeah, Prodigy. Yeah, I know them.
Like Smack My Bitch Up?
Yeah,
I'm the fire
guy-
starter.
I'm the
Twisted
fire starter. Yeah.
Firestar, yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. I've seen them in live a couple times back in the day.
Yeah, yeah.
Boom,
So
boom,
that-
ching.
yeah, that record the Fat of the Land or anyone by them, but they had a massive. Like, unfortunately, the guy he hung himself. The main guy, he had crazy hair.
Yeah.
Like he hung himself not a couple of years back.
Yeah.
But they had a massive influence on my life. Like, because that I heard even before Insane Clown Posse and that, they were like the 90s, and he was the first guy I saw. Like, he was popular over in England, even got to #1 and stuff. But he had like him and Maxime as well, the black guy and the DJ. They looked different. Basically, they had like
For sure.
And I was like, you know what, you don't have to look like, you don't have to. At the time, we had Robbie Williams and people like that who maybe sound a bit more like, but I thought, you don't have to look like, you don't have to be normal, you don't have to fucking conform to any shit. Be popular. These guys are fucking smashed it. And he's got fucking mental hair, they're ranting and raving, they've got these hard beats that are smashing through, and they're brilliant live performers. And that album's great, so I put that one on. And you know what, the last one, to change it up a little bit, because they're like both fairly, like, hard hitting albums. I'd say one of the Everlast solo LPs that one day ever Wait for no, not that one actually. White Just Beautiful by Everlast.
Hell yeah, that's
like, because that's just just different mood, because you can't always be in like fucking crazy mood. Sometimes you relax, shit like that. And I think Everlast, he's good for that. Like, I mean, I love House of Pain, but Everlast solo shit is brilliant as well. So I put him up in there. I'll bring that one.
Jump around.
But yeah, funny like soft.
Yeah. That's dope. I like that. I dig that. I love it.
Thank you.
I love not that it matters, but I love those answers, and I love.
I
still love the reason we keep doing it, man, is because I literally love the idea of taking those 3 records, putting them in some sort of magical spiritual blender, and then pouring it into a metaphorical cup full of whoever we're speaking to. In this case,
no, that makes sense.
Blacklisted.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a great question, because it tells you a lot about the question.
For sure, that's dope. Shout out to all those bands. That's the shit. Prodigy's dope. I think that's the first time everybody said Prodigy, so I like that. They're different, and it's different, and that's dope. I'll never forget Prodigy. It was the first time I ever in my life, and I'm pretty sure they messed up. Obviously they messed up, but MTV had boobies, and it was on Smack My Bitch Up. There was like actual boobs on TV. They only played it late at night. And every time I'm like, oh my god, there's fucking boobs on MTV. Boobs. I was like, I don't know how old I was. I was pretty young, and it was exciting.
They had the Smack My Bitch Up video, didn't they?
Yeah, there was boobs in it.
Yeah.
Real boobs on TV.
Gotcha, nipple.
The video to Smack My Bitch Up is amazing, because you see it from the point of view, and it's this guy, like, and then in the end it turns out it's actually a woman when it looks in the mirror.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's like on a fucking like binge for the whole video and shit. It's wild, yeah.
Yeah. And you think it's just some like crazy like fraternity dude or something. It turns out.
Yeah, this shit was dope, man. Hell yeah, dude. Amen. Well, Blacklisted, this has been a lot of fun, bro. I'm glad we did this. I'm glad we got to hang out. I'm glad we got to know each other.
Thank you.
It's dope, man.
Yeah, I've had a lot of fun, man. Really have.
Hopefully we'll have you back. I'm looking forward to the record coming out, man. I'm looking forward to hopefully cleaning up this virus and getting you over to America, or maybe someone out there listening would like to have Replicon Radio host their UK event. Well,
yeah, man. That's not beyond the realms of possibility, is it? So
I am looking to travel international, within the next couple of years.
That'd be dope, man. Yeah. That would be super dope, man. Well, everybody, make sure you guys follow him. And obviously, man, welcome to the Replicon Radio family, brother, for real. Anytime you got some shit going on, let us know. We definitely will let the people know about the record when it comes out. We want people to get it. Hopefully, you'll have like merch and stuff for people to buy, and we'll send them your way.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, we're gonna play some music. We got a brand new song to premiere. We got some other stuff to play. If anybody's listening on a YouTube channel, once we go to the music break, the YouTube link will end, but that's okay. You can head on over to repliconradio.com and enjoy the music, or if you're peeping out the replay, you can listen to Replicon Radio on all streaming platforms: Spotify, Apple, Deezer, any of them that I've never heard of. Just look up Replicon Radio, hear the whole thing, including the music. Before we let you go, man, you got any last words, any shout outs, anything you wanted to say that we may or may not got to?
You know what, brother? I just want to say thank you I know it's last minute, man, but thanks for reaching out for me and thinking of me this last minute. I've actually had a great laugh. It's been fun, so thanks a lot, man. Thanks, guys.
Absolutely, brother. Shout out to you, man. I'm glad we did it, man, and hopefully we'll do it again soon, and we'll definitely.
Yeah. I look forward to hearing authorities here next week, man. But
hell yeah. Yeah, we'll see you in the chat next week, bro.
There you go.
Yeah, I'll be there, man. Thanks a lot.
Awesome,
and thanks to everyone listening. If there was anyone from the UK awake at this ungodly hour, cheers. And thanks to everyone in America.
Hell yeah, brother. Much love. We will talk to you again soon, man.
Yeah, thanks a lot, man. Take care.
Yeah. Peace. All right, man. Everybody else tuned in. Head on over to repliconradio.com if you guys want to hear the music break. And we'll be back after the music to hang out a little bit more before we let y'all go.